Meanwhile, the criticism over the rising violence by Jewish settlers in West Bank has been mounting. And now, in an embarrassment for the Netanyahu government and in what is a clear contrast in the stances of the Prime Minister and the President, Israel's President Isaac Herzog has delivered an unusually harsh indictment, warning that extremist behavior is being normalized and even celebrated by some. Addressing the annual Jerusalem Unity Prize Award ceremony, Herzog sharply condemned Israeli settler violence in West Bank as brutishness carried out by an anarchist mob. As per reports, he opined that these acts defile and violate every basic moral, legal and Jewish norm. He also lamented that the IDF often spends most of their time in West Bank dealing with the Jewish rioters. According to reports, the Israeli president has stressed that it must be forbidden to abuse prisoners irrespective of how terrible their crime is. Now, this was perceived as an indirect reference to Israeli National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, tormenting activists who were detained from the global Sumut flotilla, the visuals of which had gone viral. Meanwhile, Ben-Gvir took umbrage at Herzog's comments and he called for his ouster. He said, and I'm quoting him here, "A president of a country who calls hundreds of thousands of citizens of the state of Israel beasts is not fit to be president." This comes at a time when the situation in West Bank has deteriorated significantly. For instance, last week, Jewish settlers set fire to vehicles in the city of Halhul and sprayed graffiti on the walls of houses.
1 week between the 12th and the 18th of May, OCHA documented at least 49 attacks by Israeli settlers that caused casualties or damage, including a rise in arson attacks against homes, farmland, vehicles, and a mosque.
As per the United Nations, over 870 attacks by Jewish settlers, that is an average of 6 attacks per day, have been recorded in West Bank since the beginning of this year. At least 49 Palestinians have been killed so far. Overall, 1,095 Palestinians have been killed in West Bank from October 7, 2023 till May 13th of this year. This includes 240 children as well. And this has become an issue on the global stage. Last week, leaders of 6 countries, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Canada and Australia, as well as New Zealand, condemned the settler violence in West Bank. They urged the Israeli government to end its expansion of settlements in West Bank and ensure accountability for settler violence. In fact, they also opposed members of the Israeli government seeking forcible displacement of Palestinians.